Hey guys, so for today I thought it would be cool if I did a 2017 bullet journal slash how to start a new bullet journal sort of video. It has honestly made me more productive than I ever thought I could be, and I absolutely recommend it to anyone who thinks it's something they would enjoy remotely. So for my 2017 bullet journal, I actually bought two different journals. I started off with the moleskine. It's grid lined and has, I think, 92 pages. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the ghosting was a bit more than I would have liked. I wasn't happy with the paper quality at all. It's extremely thin, and if you ever wanted to use markers or thick lined pens, it's not going to work out for that. And so I ended up changing my mind and going to get the Essentials Gridline Notebook. It has 192 pages, which is much more than the moleskine. It's a bit larger than the other one, which is also a bonus point for me. It does still have the ribbon bookmark and the elastic band just like the moleskine. It's cheaper, the quality's a lot better, there's more pages. I like it a lot. It's done really good so far this year. So just to open it, I have a bunch of sticky notes and everything. It's kind of a bit of a mess. It's just so I can make my spreads easily, and I have a little drawing right there, different quotes and things like that. And then here I have my first page, which, as you can see, it didn't bleed nearly as much as the moleskine, despite me using the exact same pen. And that is really the reason I chose this over the moleskine. So on my first page, I have my key, which has my school, journal, deadlines, and important. Below that, I have my index. I gave it 2 pages just in case. Then following that, I have my contacts, which is just emails, emergency phone numbers in case my phone dies, and other things I might need. On the next page, I have my 2017 overview, which is just 3 calendars on each page, and underneath the calendar, I have important dates that are marked off right up here. And if you ever need to add more dates, you have plenty of space to do so, which I like a lot. And I thought it was a very clever way to do the calendar, and it works well for me. Following that, I have my 2016 in retrospect page, just to kind of look back on everything I did. Like, I tried ukulele, had a lot of quotes that really inspired me, motivated me, lyrics that got me through the year. After that, I have my goals or resolutions for the year. Yoga, write a short story is something I'd really love to do, stick with writing. This is my book list or bookcase, where basically I've made a bookshelf and written the names on all the books I drew in, and then mark off which ones are my favorite down here. The other side is a shopping list. It's not very big yet, but you know, it's going to get bigger definitely. Here I have my high school plan, which is kind of just a nerdy thing I've done, where I have the next 2 years of high school planned out with what classes I need to take, the ones that I want to take, and my hopes and aspirations for life. Over here are songs that I love that came out this year. So far it's empty, but it's definitely not going to be empty at the end of the year. This page is quotes and lyrics. I only have one right now. This page is dumb blurbs, which is just a page that I had in my last journal where I write different little things that come to mind while I'm out of the house and with my journal and don't feel like writing it on the phone or anything. My monthly spread, I have it set up like I did with my overview. I also have goals for the month, just very broad goals with no set date. My tracker is just dates up and down the page for the month, and across it I have the different habits that I would like to keep track of. This is my first spread. It's pretty simple. It's the same thing I would do with my last journal. I was pretty boring with it, so I wanted to keep it simple and easy to keep track of and read. Followed by my next spread, which is actually one of my favorites that I've ever done. It's inspired by a show called Yuri on Ice, which I am absolutely in love with. This page is a new setup once again. This is my final weekly spread for January, and I really like it a lot. It's my second favorite spread. Right here, I've just got a page dedicated to tapes I have, and over here are color schemes that I might use in my journals. I have French verbs over here and alphabet and numbers just so I can study on the go. It's been hard for me to learn, but I kind of love the language a lot, and I hope I can get better at it. Here is my first journal entry, and it's a bit personal, so I'm gonna blur it out definitely. Here is a show tracker, which is just a list of shows, and I'm marking it with colors on whether I'm watching it, rewatching, have to watch it, finished it, or if it's on air. That is all I have for my 2017 bullet journal. I definitely do recommend the Peter Popper Prince, I think it's called, Peter Popper Press Essentials Notebook. I like the grid line just because I can't stand drawing straight lines, and it's a lot easier to write in than on a dotted or the lined journal. For me personally, but for everyone it's different, and I recommend you give different things a try if you want to. So yeah, thanks for watching. I made a new channel. I hope this one I will be able to stick to a schedule, maybe of some sort. So thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a good 2017.